Subscribe. What are you doing? If you haven't broken your screen, pressing the subscribe button, I'm gonna. What's up, you guys? Welcome. It's your boy 3 in this thing, baby, representing TKOG. Today I'm coming at you with that super hot fire, bro. I took one of the coolest decks ever to Seattle Regionals. I did not do as good as I wanted to. I wanted to win, bro. I unfortunately scrubbed out. I went X2 and I finished 18th place. I did a little bit better than the last Seattle Regionals. I took 60 card U-Belt the last time and I got 22nd. I wanted to get a minimum second place, but I was really aiming for first. Like, I've just been striving past top 8 as well. You know, a lot of people go to events, they just want to top, but I want to win, you know, but I also I'm always nerfing myself, right? Because I just play the funnest decks that I can find, and oftentimes they're not the best. I think this is more meta, and the way I played U-Belt the last regional was definitely super unconventional. So this is Goblin Biker Memento. This deck is super hot fire. Bro, I got crazy lines. All right, look, let me get my little report, bro. Look. Gotta get my tournament report. I was literally, bro, when I say literally, I was literally, bro, when I say literally, bro, listen. Literally, no, look. I was playing out of my mind, bro. This past regionals, I went crazy. I finished so strong. So let's talk about the rounds real quick. All right, round one, I played Azamina, Snake Eye Fiendsmith. Let's see where we're at. So how did game one go? Game one, I got hit. Oh, I can barely read my freaking writing. Okay, all right, so game one, I full comboed through Ash and an Ogre, which wasn't terrible. Game two, he didn't really end on a crazy board. He had just made Sequence off of Engraver, and so basically I just played through. He had Talents in hand, and I sided out all my hand traps, and I put in Board Breaker. So I basically just broke his board. He had a Cosmic, Valor, Nib, Desiree, and a Talents that I didn't play into. I was comboing off. I opened Terratop, and then Terratop literally checked a hand trap, and then it also checked the back row, and then I SP'd to target Sequence. And because he made a Desiree equipped with Sequence and Requiem, he just let it go. So then I activated Talents, he chained Desiree, I chained SP, banished it away. And then he could have just revealed his Nib, but I didn't normal summon. So I revealed his hand, saw he had Nib. And then after that, I took the Nib, then I normal summoned Dark Blade for turn, discarded for cost, popped the Cosmic Cyclone, full combo, game 2, 2-0. I mean, so game 1, game 2, just cleaned it up, bro. So round 1, 2-0. Round 2, I got 2-0'd by Tenpai. He freaking opened Shifter, Mocharmy, freaking Ash, and Magnamut. Bro, he was just better than me. And then game 2, I freaking opened double Bringer of the End Times, the Goblin Quick Play Breakout, Cranium Burst, and a freaking Call by the Grave. So no monster, so it didn't matter. And then round 3, I played against Voiceless Voice. I won that one 2-1. The most notable interaction was full combo through Ash Nib when he timed him correctly. My deck, I was just playing out my mind, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. This is Goblin Biker Memento. It's 60 card, by the way. It's actually insane. I was cooking everybody. I only lost two matches the whole day, and they were both due to bricking. Every time I drew playable, it was crazy. Round 4, I played against Tenpai. I got my lick back. I reversed 2-0'd. It was really, really nice. First time he opened Imperm Fuaros. I had called by for the Fuaros, so I just full combo through that. Game 2, he made me go first again. I Ibly locked him through Ash Magnamut. Yeah, I play Ibly, boy. I'm built different. So that was a 2-0. Round 5, I played the Mirror. The freaking Memento Mirror was actually insane. So the coolest play that I did, I cooked him pretty bad. He ended on Caesar full inboard. And I didn't draw any hand. Well, I drew one hand trap. It's just an Ash. And then I Final Bringer of the End Time, cooked him with Talents, took his combined creation, and I resolved Horsey. And because he had tried to respond and I chained Breakout, it was just crazy. I just did a crazy combo. I cooked him, bro. I resolved Horsey, and then I dumped names, and then on res, I used his combined creation to bring back my my Memento Mace, because he activated a card and it's Finner. It was just so crazy, bro. And then I broke through his whole board with straight engine. I didn't really, I hand trapped him once, he played through it. And then I set up a way to checkmate his follow-up. And then I lost to Memento Goblin. He Memento Goblin from hand, because I was gonna pop 5 cards and prevent him from OTKing by attacking directly with the 5k and then the fusion. But then game 3, I cleaned him up, bro. Like, I comboed through 3 hand traps. I played out of my mind, bro. I literally played out of my mind all day at this event. Round 6, I played against Centurion. Game 1, I drew Goblin Bucker's Gone Wild, and then Ash, Droll, Call By, and Field Spell. So yeah, it was Ash, Droll, Call By, Field Spell, and then Goblin Bucker's Go Wild. Because I lost the dice roll. I drolled him. He didn't play into Ash. Then on my turn, I normal Goblin Biker's Gone Wild. Obviously, just he let it resolve, which was crazy. And I was like, dang, why didn't I summon Memento Goblin? But I summoned the level 3 Goblin, and then he Emperor that. I made the Moon of the Close Sky. He Phalanxed it. I lost. And then game 2, I drew 0 engine and just lost. So both times I got 2-0'd were just literally breaking. Even when I drew the 1 starter, to me that's breaking. Like, bro. So round 7, I played against Timpai, 2-0'd him. My inboard was Caesar, Desiree, Cranium Burst, Goblin in hand. I had Memento Fusion, Bone Party. I had Creation King and Valor and Droll. That's what I ended on. It was just insane. That was game 1, bro. I ended on all that. And then game 2, like I was thinking about making him go first. I mean, I was thinking like, oh, maybe he'll go first, you know. But I was like, I sided in Ibli, and then he lost to Ibli. I set up Fracture Dance to just check his normal summon. And then round 8, I played against Centurion. This game I played out of my mind. So like this was my favorite duel of the whole day. So like this guy, literally, bro, you guys have to see it. Literally, this guy, like, he was cooking me, bro. Like game 1, I got him. He just had Ash Ogre. It was whatever. I played through it. He lost. Game 2, I sided out all my hand traps, put in board breakers. I had Thrust, Evenly, Horsey, Engraver. I had Lori and freaking what was it? Darkblade? No. It was Terratop. No, it's Terratop or Darkblade. But basically, so what happened was he hit it on double Blazar, right? And then on top of that, so like I had Thrust Evenly, right? So I said leaving main phase. He played into the Thrust. He summoned his guys, made the second Blazar. I activated Thrust. I was like, oh, I'm gonna bait out this Blazar. He ashed it. I was like, oh, dang, I'm about to get cooked. So I evenly did, and then I went into main phase 2, started comboing. He Blazard my Horsey, and then he retaliating seed me, right? On my my rank 3 Goblin combo, because the spell actually includes effective summon. So then I attached the retaliating seed with my rank 3, which is Gabonga, which is going crazy. Then he retaliating seed me again, bro. And then I popped out with my fusion. And then he had Baldrake, summoned Baldrake, banishing my I think it was my Gatic. And then he tributed his Centurion Synchro to banish my Link 2, Moon of the Close Sky. And then I went Engraver. I went crazy, bro. I played out of my mind. So after playing through Ash, double Retaliating Sea, double Blazar, and a Baldrake to banish and tribute to banish again, like 7 interruptions, bro, I ended on Desiree, Cross Sheep. After I SP checked his follow-up, I ended on Desiree, Cross Sheep, Fusion face down with the Typhon slapped over my combined creation. His Blazars came back, and I just negated them with Desiree, cause Typhon, boy, he couldn't respond, bro. It was crazy. He couldn't respond. Then I was checkmated him, bro. I played 3 turns ahead. I freaking Memento Fusion, and then I chain blocked my Guardian Chimera, so he couldn't respond to nothing. I went Desiree Sand, Guardian Chimera pop, Chain Link 3, freaking Cross Sheep. He couldn't respond to nothing, bro. I cleaned his, bro. I played out my mind. Like that was game 2. I 2-0'd him. I 2-0'd him, bro. That was the craziest game. Like, cause I literally, bro, double Blazar, double Retaliating Sea, Ash, Baldrake, freaking, what? Bro, like, yo, I played out my mind, bro. Like, yeah, that was so crazy, bro. All right, so let's get into the list. Yeah, you guys are gonna see it. So yeah, this is 60 card Memento Goblin Bikers. This was like the funnest deck that I played this format. It's crazy. Let's talk about the starters. This is my list. I created it. I just really wanted to draw more consistency factors. I felt like I was breaking a lot playing like regular plain old stale 45 card regular Memento. And I thought, wow, like I was trying to be a purist. This is also Goblin Biker Fiendsmith Memento. So like I have a variety of combos that like I can perform without my normal summon. I played through so many hand traps, it's crazy. I'm gonna show you guys the Forbidden Goose. So 3 Terratop. This is the literal best card in my deck. This one card ends me on Caesar, Desiree, SP, Field Spell Up, Bone Party, Fusion, Cranium Burst with Combined Creation off of 1 Terratop. Yeah, I'll show you in the video. One Takum Tom board. This is the best starter in my deck. This card literally played into draw, and I Fiendsmith comboed up it, and then I did my Goblin line under it. I was actually playing under draw. It was pretty crazy. So this card always checks for multiple interruptions. It checks for draw, it checks for Ash, it checks for effect negation hand traps, and then it checks for nib because you can make Caesar off of this one card. So it checks every box when you're playing through hand traps. So when this card resolves, you're going to get all the information you need, and your opponent's going to be forced to use everything they have just on the Terratop. Broken, best card in the deck. And then more broken cards. I play 3 copies of Grand Breakout. The reason why this is a better card than Bone Party, which I still play 3. I play like essentially like 9 Etellies, really. Like that's what it is, because this is just going to go bunga into like madness. This card, like I normal witch, it get impermed. I chain Bull Party, it gets Ash, right? And then like I lose to that. But if I normal witch and it gets impermed, and I chain Breakout and tribute her for cost and it gets Ashed, I still search Horsey off of her. She resolves, and then through 2 hand shots, my 2-card combo I full combo through Ash Imperm with just Witch and Breakout. So that's why this is always better. It tributes for cost, so it removes the target. So there's no more droplets, Valor, Mourner, none of that, bro. This card's cracked, literally so broken. Its graveyard effect's insane. Everything about this list is just gas. This is the best Memento deck on YouTube. I also played 3 copies of Engraver. This card is like, there's some like diminishing value in Engraver and the quick play and Speedward because they all access Goblin. But the thing is, once you already see an engine, what this is just extra layers on your inboard. So this is extra layers on your inboard, and the Engraver is extra layers on your inboard. Because you get Omni Negate, you get Caesar to check nib, and you just like have a board that's better than the U-Boat board. I'm not capping, bro. My board is better than U-Boat. I play U-Boat. My board is better. It has layers from everywhere. I literally end on 14 interruptions, bro. 14, bro. Shut up. Shut up, Stacks. We have 1 Crimson Tears, 1 Lori, and 1 Tract for the rest of the supplementary engines. These just do everything I need them to do. And then we got like the mental good stuff, right? Like we got 3 copies of Darkblade, just pretty standard. I actually played 3 Witch, even when I was playing 40. I actually am a believer. I think Witch is pretty crazy. Darkblade has more fluidity because like when you actually have a non-memento monster, you can summon out Mace or Goblin and you can combo that way without having to resolve Horsey. Contrary to popular belief, this deck actually doesn't need to resolve Horsey. I resolved Goblin more than I resolved any memento card, and I made the craziest boards off just Goblin. So I know Horsey's crazy. But we also need to talk about the reason, like, the other theory, like, because I really cooked with this list, bro. I went crazy. I played out my mind. Like, give me my flowers, bro. I beat, like, every time I drew engine, bro, I beat everything, bro. I lost to bricks. I lost to myself, bro. After I bricked, I was like, nah, we're gonna play 35 1-card starters. We're not taking any chances. So, like, the reason why Horsey's crazy in this deck, right, is because it makes, like, a card like Darkblade and Witch not hand trappable unless they have multiple, because if they have like Imperm or Ash, they're gonna hold it for the Horsey, because like if you summon Witch, it gets Imperm, you summon Horsey, punishment every time, right? Punishment. So what happens is they have 2 hand traps, so you summon Witch and they're like, oh, I'm gonna Imperm it, and you can kind of tell what hand traps they have, because if I summon Witch and it gets Ashed, that means that was their only hand trap. Because if they had effect negation hand trap, they would use it on her and hold Ash for the extender, like the Bone Party, right? They would hold Ash for the Horsey. They would hold Ash for the Engraver. They would hold it for the Requiem. You know what I mean? So if they Ash this, they ain't got no effect negation hand traps. I'm gonna just play. So what happens is you summon Witch or Darkblade, they get Imperm. You summon Horsey, it gets Ash. Oh no, it's the end of the world. Full Fiendsmith combo. Yep. So that's like the perk of playing Fiendsmith Memento over Pure. Like, you get to play through more hand traps. And like, it's absolutely correct to hit Witch and to hit Horsey. It's absolutely correct to hit Darkblade and to hit Horsey. You have to. They're all full combo by themselves. Every single card in this pile, even if they're not the best 1-card combos, everything is 1-card combo, including Lori. So yeah, the OG, the best card in my entire deck. My whole strategy is formulated around Goblin. Because he's a Goblin, he gives a consistency factor to this deck that's never been seen before. His effect is actually broken, by the way. During the main phase, you can just discard him. Your opponent can't target your mementos. You have to control combined creation. So what I was doing, in a lot of my lines, I pivoted to grab this and to insulate my inboard. So basically I have an inboard with more interruptions than my opponent has cards in their hand. And then I just pitch this on their first action, chaining in response to it. So if they just activate Reinforcement Army, 1-for-1, Bonfire, whatever, I just chain Goblin. I don't care that I'm playing in the talents, because like I have Omnis and they're not going to break my board. And the cards that can break my board, most of them target. Like, honestly, like, so my whole board can be targeted now. It's pretty broken. Goblin's a hand trap. Goblin's crazy. He's the best card in the deck. He's the only line that can full combo under draw. Well, not full combo, but he's the only line that could get you like the best combo under Droll. Then we play one Gone Wild, one Doug, and one Grand Entrance, and then one Mace. These are like the weaker one-card combos of the deck. Mace is only good with other Memento cards. These are all one-card combos. I just want to say because they require for you to put a non-Memento on the field, your Horsey is no longer like an extender, so you have to do weird stuff. Sometimes I want to hold Horsey, but like if I draw hands like that, I go Horsey first, check for hand trap, and if not, it's full combo anyways. I play the level 6 because it gives me an insulation through Nib. So if I don't play this, then my rank 3 combo is actually not as good, which I'm going to show you. I cooked, bro. All my combos are mine, bro. I cooked. These are all engine requirements. One Sleepy, one Gadget. This card changes everything. Blue is my boy. I OTK'd so many people. People are still, I was like on summon effect, they're like, sure. And then I go to battle phase, attack Draco, like, what? Why are you able to do that? People are reading my cards all day, bro. Literally summon 3k fusion, 5k, it's game. The fact that this deck can OTK through a fully established board and not have to break it is crazy. The fact that I can go Bone Party Banish and then make my 5k freaking Conductor pierce everything. I can OTK under SP Little Knight restrictions, and I can OTK without breaking the board. So it feels like I'm playing U-Bell. I have like a blanket, bro, protecting me. So this deck is just crazy. Horn Dragon, broken, bro. I popped like literally 7 cards with this deck in one turn. It's just crazy. We have Combined Creation, King of the Deck. This card is pure pressure embodiment. This card is literally the crackback on like steroids. There's no better crackback in the format right now, in my personal opinion, than Combined. Because you can just summon him out as your first action inherent without starting a chain and just smack your opponent's whole board that they made after they broke yours because they couldn't kill you, right? And the beauty of him with Cranium Burst is also that your SP and like your Caesar, like everything can't be attacked over because of Cranium Burst. So when I Ibly lock people and I have this up, which every time I do, they can't go battle phase crash Ibly. What happens is they go battle phase. This happens many times. They go battle phase, declare an attack. I flip Cranium Burst and they're like, I won't perceive my attack. I'm like, I know, it's okay. We all learn. It's okay. It's all good. And I just pop their normal summon. They lose to Ibly Lock. It's an FTK, bro. But this card is pure pressure embodiment. A lot of people actually just summon Witch and search Mace. My combos are crazier than that. I leave Fusion and Witch in Grave. And so what happens is I bring Fusion back. I use this effect to pop my opponent's cards. Then I trigger Field Spell, and then Field Spell summons Witch, and I grab Mace that way. So that I always get Fusion pop plus the Mace. People just go for straight Mace. They don't play... I just don't think Memento players are playing this deck right. I really don't think that this deck is like solid at all. I play 2 Fusion, 1 Field Spell, 1 Cranium Burst. Those are all engine requirements. The rest is just like non-engine. We play 3 Ash. I actually love Droll this format. I think it's really strong. I know people, I think a lot of like pro players especially, people that know their decks lose to Droll are always going to say that Droll's bad because they don't want you to play it, right? It's reverse psychology. If like I'm trying to like gatekeep a strategy that loses to Droll, I'm going to tell everybody in every video that Droll's bad and they're not going to want to play it. Don't listen to people, bro. Droll's crazy. 3 Infirm, 2 Valor, 2 Ghost Ogre. The best non-engine in my deck that won me the most games actually was Final Bringer, the End Times, and Talent and Call By. These were actually better than any hand traps. This card, by the way, is insane. This is actually Memento players, stand up. If you play Mementos, this is the best card you can ever play Mementos that's non-engine. This card is super hot fire, bro. It's the stupidest card ever, bro. Literally, like I summon Witch, they're like Imperm. I chain, target Witch, and target Sequence. I force out Imperm, I force out Omni Negate, and I just play, bro. It dodges targeting effects. If I'm going first, it still dodges Imperm. If I'm playing to an established board, they're gonna like activate Valor, they're gonna activate Imperm, they're gonna activate their stupid effect negation hand traps, they're gonna try and stop you. You're gonna chain this, and literally, you're gonna force out their Omni Negate. They don't have Omni Negate. This card outs Caesar. In the mirror match, this card outs the big guy. You don't even pop Cranium Burst, you pop the big guy, so they don't even get Mace, they don't get nothing. Nada tostada. This card is insane, and as a layer on your inboard, it's just, dude, this card's stupid good. And it turns on all your effects. Once a guy's been destroyed, your Witch can resolve and just add Sleepy now. Like, you feel me? This card's crazy good. And then Call By is just like the best non-engine ever. And then Talents is cracked. People always playing the Talents because everybody's playing hand traps, bro. And everybody's just begging for me to take their Desirees and Caesars, bro. Honestly, they really are. They're just, please, Senpai, take it. Bro, they're crazy, bro. Like, Talents is broken. It's better. I'd rather draw a Talents than 2 hand traps. No cap, bro. 2 big guy, 1 twin. I play my extra deck super free, so I have so much room. For fluidity, I play Necroquip. Even though I main the Scarlet, the Crimson Tears, you're gonna see why I play this, because it actually does matter. And it matters as a name to actually banish for my main combo. So Aerial Eater, best. Literally, this makes the Fiendsmith engine. I would play the Fiendsmith engine even without Desiree just because of this card. I'll play Fiendsmith just to get to Goblin. Fiendsmith Engraver is still a 1-card combo. Beatrice got banned. People are like, oh, it doesn't work anymore. It does. Guardian Chimera. That's all the fusion. Guardian Chimera is MVP. Popping 2 freaking popping 2 what are they called? 2 Cosmic Blazars plus like a Centurion Primera. Felt pretty good. Like I went pop 2 and I used the Desiree to send the other one because I fused using Desiree with Typhon up and Cross Sheep, and I got follow up off the Cross Sheep. I was just light years ahead of my opponent, bro. It was a game of chess and I won. We had Requiem, Moon, Fiendsmith, Sequence, Cross Sheep, SP, all the links that I need. This card is probably the best. Like literally, outside of my fusions, this is the best. XYZ, like this is the best card in my extra deck. This and SP, I feel like the only non-negotiables. Even if I wasn't playing Fiendsmith cards, these are the only other cards that really actually matter in my extra deck. Everything else is like fodder. Like I don't need them. I don't need them. They're nice to have, but this helps me. Every line is secured through Nib. But now my inboards are Caesar, SP, Desiree, so there's just no way. And they're going to hold Nib to the end because like big guy comes out, he turns on Mace and he turns on Cranium Burst. So they want to nib you early. And my line actually puts up the Caesar, so they have to nib me early if they want to. And if they're holding like Imperm nib, SP beats it. If they have Imperm Valor nib, SP, Desiree, and the Caesar are going to beat that as well. So broken cards. Anybody tells you not to play Typhon, they're wrong. Typhon's crazy. All these Fiendsmith decks don't have space for it. Mementos don't need an extra deck. I can literally play main deck beatdown, bro. Like Bubble Beat. All right, stop playing. 3 thrusts, 3 evenly. 3 of this Perulia. I was playing super nerf. I was not at full power, bro. I didn't go Super Saiyan 4, nothing like that. I was just playing nerfed, bro. 2 Raigeki. If anyone tells you board breakers are bad, they're wrong. Board breakers, in my opinion, are better than hand traps. They don't play into anything. And all it takes is, if your opponent has 1 Omni, all it takes is like Thrust and a Raigeki to break their whole board. But when I drew Thrust and Evenly and there was double Blazar, and that didn't matter because like now my engine just does it. And I have Gigantic plus Red for time because this deck has no way to win in time. And it's a big combo deck. Honestly, I like go through extremely freaking meticulous lines like to do what I need to do. So it be happening sometimes. And then we have Ibli and we have Fractured Desk. There was a very funny story that happened with Red Resonator. Somebody tried to get me DQ'd, trying to say that I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards inside of my token sleeves, and then I Red Resonated him. Shouldn't have wasted time, bro. Honestly. Yeah, so it was crazy. And so, like, this is the problem, right? Like, I just want to say this really fast. Time is annoying, but I do want to say that Yu-Gi-Oh players waste so much time trying to break a board they know they can't break that we go to game 3 and we would have like 15 minutes left if my opponent didn't waste 10 minutes game 1 trying to break a fully established Memento board they knew they couldn't break. Like, we could have had an actual duel. That's what's stupid about time is, like, time is dumb and I don't like it, but, like, at the same time, we just waste so much time trying to break a board we know we can't break. And it's stupid that, like, decks need a win condition in time when, like, it shouldn't be necessary. Because, yeah, time sucks, but at the same time, I feel like people just be wasting time, bro. Like, if people weren't stubborn, there would never be time. We wouldn't be going in time. Like, we wouldn't have to play. That's why Locker Room got banned, I feel like, because, like, every deck had a win condition in time. That's really the reason. Yeah. So I'm going to show you guys, bro. I'm going to show you guys. All right, so we're chilling, bro. I'm going to show you guys the main combo. But yeah, that's my hot take, bro, because literally that happens so much. Every regional I go to, bro. When I was playing Memento, my opponent's trying to break my board with 3 cards, and I know all 3 of them. And I'm like, there's no way you're beating freaking Desiree, freaking Varudris, Caesar, Rage, and I have freaking Valor in hand, bro. Like, why are you wasting my time? And guess what happens? We go into game 3, and I'm just Nightmare Painting, attacking him, bro. Like, why? Why did you waste so much time, bro? Like, stubborn, bro, stubborn. At mid-defeat, it's honorable to do. If you know you can't win, scoop. Don't let your opponent know what you're playing. And guess what? Game 3, we're going to have 18 minutes to play, and everybody's going to be happy. Because when you lose, it's going to be because you lost. So let me show you guys the best combo in the deck, bro. This card's crazy. All right, so I'm going to grab all the cards that we're going to need because we're going to need all of them. All right, so let me see here. We're going to take Bone Party. We're going to take Engraver. We're going to take these cards. I'm going to show you guys the best combo and like pretty much all of Yu-Gi-Oh right now and all of the history of the game. It's literally the best inboard. There is no better inboard that any deck can facilitate. Memento actually has the best inboard. If anyone tells you that's not, they are absolutely actually wrong. And yeah, they might want to get checked. So, Field Spell, Cranium Burst. Yeah, the rest is all non-engine. All right, so this huge pile of cards, look at this. Memento goes through this much of your deck off of one card. It's just crazy, bro. All right, so let me show you guys the combo. Take notes, because this is the combo I came up with. It's the best combo in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the best combo of the game. Summon Terratop effect. Summon Takum Tomborg, summon. We're going to make Gabunga, because he takes 2 level 3s, generic. Gabunga's effect on summon to actually search a Goblin monster. So we add Doug. Keep in mind, if you get drolled, you just make Caesar off of the Fiendsmith cards and then check Nib and then keep playing. So your one card combo insulates you through Droll and Nib, and it checks for Valor, which is crazy. It even checks for Ash, because if you go into Requiem and your opponent has a Nib, they're going to Ash the Requiem so that the Nib can actually be safe. So it checks so much. So we search Doug. We're going to activate Doug here, detach. Summon effective Doug to search for a Goblin Spell or Trap. This is broken. We add Grand Entrance. And then what we're going to do is we're going to activate Grand Entrance. We are going to, we're not going to detach. We're actually going to take, because you don't normal summon in this combo, we're going to take Gone Wild, because it adds any Goblin monster. You can detach to summon a level 4 or lower Goblin from your hand. You're actually not going to do that. You can summon Goblin Gone Wild without tributing if you control no monsters, or all monsters you control are Goblin monsters, which is pretty crazy. So you could do that, or you could just tribute summon for him. You can like hold him too. So like, because he's level 6 and he's a dark and he's a fiend, he matters for like Aerial Eater. He matters for Caesar, because like this gets you to Caesar with like, it's just crazy. This is one of the reasons why you end on Caesar plus like Desiree so often, because you don't use the full Fiendsmith like to get to this. So when you're right here, I think we check for Nib off of this one. So we go boom, link these two off, go into Closed Heaven, go into Requiem effect, summon out that girl, Crimson Tears effect, send the Engraver, and you can be really safe under Nib, honestly, it's totally fine. So what you do here is you take this and you equip Requiem to her, and then you contact Fuse into this guy right here. Oh yeah, you were supposed to summon him, I'm sorry. You're supposed to summon him before you controlled non-goblins. Bring out the Goblin. All right, so you're right here. And then we're gonna go overlay these two into the Caesar. What's also cool is these are 2 level 6 darks. So you can actually use them for Aerial Eater for your cross sheet combos. So like you can actually play through Nib pretty frequently and like pretty good. You play through Nib pretty clean with it. But I'm just gonna show you guys the full combo. If you want to know how to beat Nib, you actually hold the Goblin Biker's Gone Wild in your hand, and then you go up into your Fiendsmith combo that way, and you check for Nib. But I'm just gonna show you guys like the raw combo, because I want to show you guys literally the boards that I'm ending on. All right, so you make Caesar here. Then you're gonna go Goblin effect, pop itself. You're gonna dump Fusion. Sorry, I'm just full of energy. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. Gatic, add Fusion back, activate Fusion, shuffle back the Goblin, send the Gatic, and then you go up into that young boy. You go into Twin Dragon effect, pop, and you're actually gonna search for Sleepy and Blue. So yeah, you search for Sleepy and Blue, new chain, summon back Gatic, activate Sleepy, and then you fuse the Blue, the Gatic, and the Sleepy. And then you go up into Big Boy, use his effect, dump a copy of himself, and then you dump a copy of Witch, and then you dump a copy of Mace. You dump these specifically. This is how my combo works. Everybody does combos different in Goblins. I mean, not Goblins, in Mementos, but like this is what I do. I make my own combos, so even if they don't look optimal to you, this is, at least it's home bred. So I'm gonna grab the Field Spell. Then we're gonna activate the Field Spell, and then we're gonna go for Fusion effect. Banish and pop your Creation King, and you're gonna search for a copy of Bone Party. All right, and then you're gonna trigger Chainlink 1 Field Spell, so you never really want to play in the Ogre with that card. Chainlink 2 Blue. Blue's gonna summon itself. Field Spell is gonna summon Witch, and Witch is gonna use her effect to search to grab Combined Creation here. So you have Combined Creation and Bone Party. Then you're gonna activate Witch. You're gonna pop a Curon to bring back the Mace. And then you're going to use a Curon to add the Banished Fusion back. And then you can go Mace effect to pop the Witch. And you search Cranium Burst. Isn't that sick? Normally, a lot of people use the Big Fusion and they dump Cranium Burst. and like they dump like combined creation, this combo actually you already have Cranium Burst, Fusion, Bone Party, and combined creation, and the names to actually summon him too. But we're not done. This combo it's sick with it, bro. And you actually burn the Bone Party to get extra names because you're gonna reset it off field spell anyways. So you just go summon like Darkblade just to get an extra name because like it is a big deal. And then you go Darkblade and then you use him to summon out another witch. Because extra names matter, and like being able to summon this guy more than once a turn is a very big luxury that you could give yourself now. So Bone Party is gonna come back off field spell. So then what we do is we, guess what, haven't used Engraver. We haven't used his effect. So we're gonna put back the Requiem off Engraver, summon him, link him and the Witch off into a sequence. Oh, I'm sorry. We actually are supposed to Bone Party pop the combined creation. So the mace is still supposed to be up. My bad. I fumbled my combo a little bit. So yeah, you take the Witch plus the guy. Mace is still up. You make sequence, and then you use sequence effect. Because he's free real estate, because he could be summoned from grave. So you pop him, keep the extra body. I'm just excited. Sorry, guys. So then we put back the Engraver, the Close Heaven, and then the Crimson Tears. We pull all those back to summon out a Desiree. And then we take Mace plus the sequence, and we go up into our SP, and then we go effective sequence, equip it to Desiree, right? And then we're gonna have Cranium Burst, Fusion. We're going to summon our guy by putting back 1, 2. I like to leave Darkblade in grave too, because like he's just a good option to bring back off of combined creation. If you're playing against Runic or a stun deck, that's better than Mace Snatch still. So like that's the other cool thing with this combo is it gives you better options for your your lines. So that you have more diversified interactions, even more than you normally would have. You're going to put back Twin Dragon, of course. You're going to put back Sleepy Sheepy. And then I like to leave Gatic a lot of the times because like Gatic's just crazy, especially just for like free real estate. But in this particular instance, I'm going to put the Gatic back and leave the blue up because the blue is going to be an extra body. So if you need more pops, it's a free pop as well. Like, so you just get more pops off of the fusion because combined is always going to bring this guy back. And then you can just do your thing that way, right? And we're going to get Bone Party as well. So it's going to be pretty crazy. So yeah, there's just like a ton of ways that you can do it. And if you want like if you don't have any monsters and you want a big push with your fusion into Guardian Chimera, you leave Gatic in the grave instead of blue so that Gatic comes back and adds back a monster. So you have a monster in hand for, you know, your Guardian Chimera play with fusion. So the deck just has so much fluidity and like so many different pivot lines. That's pretty crazy. But you're getting on Bone Party, Memento Fusion, Cranium Burst, Desert. Like, okay, so Caesar 2 interruptions, SP 1, that's 3. Creation King can pop a ton of cards, but let's just call it 4. Desiree 5. This guy is actually 6 because he's gonna get you another interruption. Cranium Burst makes it 11. Memento Fusion and the Guardian Chimera makes it 12. But because you send Desiree as a fusion material, you get another send, so that's 13. And then Bone Party actually makes 14. So yeah, 14 interruptions. I wasn't capping, bro. I told you guys. 1 card, 14 interruptions. And it checks Droll and it checks Nib. Broken, right? Say it ain't so, bro. Say it ain't so, bro. Say it ain't so, bro.